What's up, boxing heads? We back today. We got a special guest for y'all, my man Shane, the Fig Newton in the house. Shane, you there? I hear your dog in the background. Shane, are you there?
Hush, hush up, hush up. Welcome back. This is Shane Newton.
All right. First off, Shane, today we got some special questions to throw at you. We're gonna start out with a question from the email. My man Chris Caban sent in a question. He wants to know, Shane, first off, how many times do you wash your couch per week?
Welcome back. In order to maintain proper sofa hygiene, it is necessary, no, mandatory, to use bleach products at least once a week to maintain pristine whiteness.
I would expect you to answer any other way, Shane. Here we go with question number 2. The first time we met you was around, let's say, after Maypac, after all the slow-mo videos, saying that Pacquiao won, Floyd lost. How do you feel about that, Shane?
Welcome back. Now, it should be obvious to anyone, well, except maybe the black channels, otherwise known as the Panther channels, that Floyd Mayweather clearly lost to Manny Pacquiao. However, the hometown judging and broadcasting mystified the public into believing that Floyd actually won. I like to call this coincidental judging.
Great answer once again, Shane. Shane, I guess I can go into my next question. Shane, your dog still going. Shane, your dog still going.
I'm sorry. Hush, hush up, hush up.
I think you got him, Shane.
Welcome back.
I think you got him,
Welcome
Shane.
back.
Okay. Alright, so that seemed to cause a lot of tension in the YTBC, right? In these boxing communities, Floyd, the Pacquiao, and all those decisions. So how do you feel about the tensions going on amongst the channels and some channels splitting off? How do you feel about that?
Welcome back. You see, it's like my good friend Precise Presenter says. These are black tar channels. They subscribe to racist concepts such as the coincidentalist. And I just think that they should pay attention to their hero, Floyd Mayweather's uncle Roger, because they don't know shit about boxing.
I can agree, Shane. At some points, I can agree with you. We're gonna throw a curveball at you, Shane. We got a caller coming in on the line. Let me see you on. B Marsh, are you on the line? B Marsh, you there?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What? Boxing what?
Mr. B.
Welcome back, B Marsh.
Mr.
Thank
B
you.
Marsh, Mr. AKA What's Goody Boxing fans. So we see that you have a question about Kell Brook versus Triple G. So go ahead with your question, B Marsh.
Thanks again for having me on your channel, Low Praise. What do you think about Triple G fighting Kell Brook? And I'm sure you probably think this fight is comparable to his fights like Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler. So what are your thoughts on Kell Brook stepping up in weight and trying to fight Triple G?
An excellent question, B Marsh. I simply believe that Golovkin is clearly being ducked by every fighter on the planet. You see, Deontay Wilder refused a catchweight fight at 180 pounds, which is a clear duck. Guillermo Rigondeaux also turned down a fight at 158 pounds. So just like with Lomachenko, he gets put on the coincidental list. He had no choice but to fight a top 10 pound for pound welterweight champion who's undefeated in Kell Brook, who admits to walking around at 215 pounds. So Golovkin is actually stepping up to take on a bigger opponent. I believe that this fight is more monumental than Ali Frazier, Hagler Hearns, and Corrales Castillo combined.
That was a question from B. Marshall. Excellent question from him. And we know Shane is a very important man, so we're going to go ahead and get him out here. But we want to ask him, what's something, before you go, Shane, we just want to know, what's something that you really enjoy about the boxing game? Shows on TV, anything, what, let's just ask you, what would you prefer between 24/7, All Access, or the fight game? Which would you prefer?
Welcome. You see, it is clearly the fight game with Jim Lamb. By far, this is the best boxing program on television. I personally have every episode recorded and watch it and rewatch it at least 3 times a day. You see, if you watch the fight game with Jim Lampley in slow motion, it will all become clear to you that Gennady Golovkin, Vasyl Lomachenko, and Sergey Kovalev are the greatest fighters of our generation, and possibly of all time.
There you have it, boxing fans. The man Shane Newton came through with the greatest answers of all times. You see why he's so important in the YTBC today. And we're going to close it up there. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Shane the Fig Newton. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to B. Marsh's channel. You see Chris Caban in the YTBC. Subscribe to his channel as well. And we are out, boxing fans. Peace.
Peace.